external organization. They share complete transparency of their financials as to how much did they receive in terms of taxes, where did they spend it, how much profit did they get, and then eventually give out dividends and everything. So is it safe to assume that we are proposing that all the government institutions should be run like publicly listed companies?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, where is the problem? The problem is that the minute these people, these institutions who are being paid, who are operating, who are existing on the basis of your taxes, on the basis of what we pay them to exist, they start assuming that we are servants and they are rulers. They are not rulers. We are not colonized anymore. The Brits left us in 1947. We are not colonized. These are servants. They're supposed to do a job like anywhere else in any other company. You have a company, for instance, and you are selling books, hypothetically. You have 10 salesmen, and the salesmen take over. They say, no, we will tell you what to wear to work, we'll tell you how to sit, we'll tell you how to stand up, we'll tell you what time we're going to open up and what time we're going to close. Will you have them? You'll kick them out. These are servants. Their job descriptions are not there. The processes they are supposed to follow are not there. Each bureaucrat is working on whims. And then there is a political umbrella on the top to protect them. The bureaucracy has been put into office by these politicians who have been there for a period of time. They have had the liberty to change these bureaucrats. These bureaucrats cannot work under politicians. They cannot be appointed by politicians. They must evolve in their institution to rise to positions of efficiency and professional acumen.
So, sir, even if we create a government like this, would that government be sustainable? Provided that would they be able to sustain over 5 years? Would they be able to get votes again in this particular government?
Their votes are not important. Their votes are not important. The country will flourish. The people will flourish. There will be infrastructural development. Our population will get educated. They will get proper health care. And their welfare needs will be taken care of. Who cares about politics? Politicians have been parasites in human history. They have been parasites on all on populations, these politicians. Look at your own parliaments. Every parliamentarian is getting money. Their perks, right? They're traveling, and they are treating them as holy cows. Their job is to legislate. From 1947 to 2020, how much of legislation have they done? Have they destroyed the colonial laws yet? The answer is no, they haven't. Why haven't they done it? Simple, because they are profiting from it. I mean, in one of the previous talks I told you, take the example of Scandinavia. The people who are legislating are not getting paid anything. They come in public transports because they have to serve. Because they are suffering exactly the way the population is suffering, they are legislating good laws. They are making the right laws. Here you have an assembly which is referred to as an august assembly. I mean, it's almost next to being saying कि भाई ये सहीफ़ा जो है ये अल्लाह की तरफ से आया है, ये जो लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं ये सब पैगम्बरान हैं, नऊज़ु बिल्लाह। ऐसा है नहीं, नौकरी है भाई, 26 लाख लोगों की नौकरी है, इनको तनख्वाहें मिलती हैं, ये अपना काम करें, काम नहीं करते हटें, दूसरा आएगा। इसमें सियासत का कोई दखल नहीं है। जो अहल है वो आएगा, जो अहल नहीं है वो जाएगा।
Okay, sir, let's assume we voted for a candidate, the candidate got elected, and there is no process that is already being made. Now the processes are being made. Who is going to make those processes? I believe it's going to be some other organization or institution. Who is going to hire